Okay, third time's the charm. Hopefully, I keep getting distracted, so hopefully this will be the final draft of this video. Hello, I'm Zach. I have been inspired by one of my friends, Matt, who just released a video a few days ago on the concept of letting go. Oh my god, shit's about to blow over on this beautiful day. Matt just released a video on letting go. Similar format, he was just kind of talking about how he has applied it in his own life, and his reasons, and how other people can potentially benefit. The sun is literally just in my face right now. We're just gonna do this. There. So I wanted to do a similar thing, but on a different topic, and that is, seeking a purpose, and what that means to me, and why I think it's important, and how I've been doing that in my life recently. Because for me, I've been assessing sort of the way I've been living my life for the last few months, and asking why I do certain things and why I don't do certain things has been put on the back burner for myself, and I've just been kind of doing without reflecting. And I think it's important to know the why just as much as the how. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. I wanted to record this outside because I think it's a lot nicer than just being in my dark room, but hopefully it'll be fine. So basically, I guess to start, I've been reading this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which Matt also gifted me, and he learned a lot from it. I've been learning a lot from it as well. And the thing that kind of inspired this entire video was the part that I'm at now, where the author states that reason and purpose is a combination of wants and don't wants. And I thought that was a really good way of putting it, because it kind of formulates, or it sets the basis for why we do things. Like, our don't wants dictate our wants, which dictate our actions, I guess, is a way of thinking about it. And it made me, it kind of simplified things for me, and really made me reflect on my whys and my wants and my don't wants. So if I structured this video the way that I think, you probably saw some snippets of how my morning yesterday went, which was getting up really early and going on a morning walk, and then doing a little bit of reading of that book, and then getting started with my day. That's kind of how my mornings have been, and I think it just feels good for me to do that. But I haven't thought of really why, and I have 3 reasons that I wanted to go through why I think it's good to have a purpose and how it applies to my life. The first reason being it keeps you driven to accomplish your goals, and I guess that's reason 0. There's a fucking ant on my foot right now. God damn, where'd he go? He just disappeared. Whatever. Reason number 0 is, you need a goal to have a reason, to have a purpose to do anything. You need a goal in mind. And step 1 is, for having a purpose, is to keep you motivated, or rather to keep you driven when motivation fades. I think is a good way of putting it, because motivation comes and goes. That's a temporary feeling. But being driven to do something, or being disciplined to do something, is an entirely different skill set. And it's something that not everybody has, but it's something that everybody could have if they just restructure the way that they think about what they want to accomplish. And that's having a purpose. Understanding your don't wants, and understanding your wants to accomplish your goals. For example, something that I want is to be financially independent. and self-sufficient. And that is because I don't want to be an employee. I'm sick of the 9 to 5 work grind, as I'm sure most people are. And I just want to have the freedom to be my own boss and to have a flexible schedule and to have enough money to do the things that I want to do when I want to do it. And so I don't want to be working for somebody else when I'm 50, 40, even 30, you know. And so that is what motivates me, that is what drives me to do things like get up early. That's what drives me to continuously try to learn new things. You know, go to the gym. Like, those are things that will better myself and give me more chances of success of accomplishing my goals of being financially independent and debt-free and everything, and being able to pay whatever I want, and for the people that I care about. So that's kind of how I've applied it to my life. Something else I think is important, which kind of leads into reason number 2, is it's easy to get trapped in the day-to-day. There we go. It's easy to get trapped into the day-to-day grind, the daily routine, and living paycheck to paycheck without really thinking about the future. Because in my mind, if you're not making progress, actively making decisions to take steps in the right direction to make your future better, then you're just staying in the same spot. These damn ants keep trying to run up on me. Yeah, if you're not moving forward, then you're staying in the same spot. And that's not what I'm trying to do, at least. And so having a goal and having a reason and a purpose helps motivate me and assess where I am now compared to where I was yesterday, a week ago, a month ago. You know, one of my favorite YouTubers, Jaxblade, his saying, although he talks about it in a physical fitness way, is he says, you know, the goal is to get 1% better each day. And that's exactly what it is. It's not just physically, but in terms of your life, you know, financially, intellectually, anything. Like, that's how you should be living your life, I think. At least that's how I want to live my life, because I don't want to be in the same spot. I don't want to be here in the same town that I've been living in for the last 8 years for another 8 years, you know? So, what am I saying? Yeah, I guess that was kind of the end of that thought string. I guess I'll lead into my third and final reason for having a purpose, and that is that it eliminates any doubt that you may have of yourself and where you're going, and doubt from others. Because if you have a clear goal in mind, and you tell people, a lot of people like to be critical and analytical and give their opinions on why things won't work or how you could be doing things differently. And a lot of the times it's for situations that don't apply to them, which I think is kind of funny. But if you have a purpose, then you can just eliminate all of that noise. Because that's all it is. It's just noise. And that's not to say to be closed-minded, but to know when to listen to somebody for advice and when what they're saying isn't helpful to you, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I thought I had another point. Hopefully I didn't just show my feet. People will be selling that shit online, but yeah, I guess that was kind of it. I don't know if that was really helpful at all, but I just reached the 10-minute mark, and I can't really think of anything else to say. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and kind of share my thoughts on where I've been. This is, in a way, a form of holding myself accountable to my own goals, and it's also just me trying something new, because I've never made a video like this before. Excuse me. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just always trying to do something different. You know, I'm learning how to edit videos. I'm learning gardening. Like this tree I just got yesterday from my parking lot right here. So, yeah, this is just another form of me trying something new to be better. And I think I'm making steps in the right direction for my goals. And that's kind of all I wanted to do, is try and help keep myself accountable, and also if I could help like one person have a new outlook on how they're living their lives, that's all I could really hope for, I guess, and ask for. So yeah, I'm still not great at this. Obviously, it's my first video like this, and I don't know if I'll continue to be making videos like this. I might. I'll see. But anyway, yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and start a discussion in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So with that, peace. And also check out Matt's video, because that was really good. I'll link that in the description as well.